It's Advent calendar time. Woo! My name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm actually going to show you my box that I have all my products in because my laptop is sitting on it. But I am going to talk about it. So I open up a new product every 2 weeks. I tell you what I think, whether I'm going to declutter it or keep it or use it. And if I do want to keep it and use it, I roll it into a project pan that I do updates on like 3 times a year. And we'll see how much I get. So 2 weeks ago, I had this Tarte product. Actually, I had another product, but one bad. So we went with this Tarte product. This is the Maracuja Tinted Hydrating Moisturizer. It's just tinted moisturizer. I have in the shade 20N Light Neutral. It is getting a hair light for me right now, but I generally enjoy this product. I'll put it on so you can kind of see how it goes. I did this last video with my hands, and you were like, yeah, put it on with your hands. I'm like, great, that's what I'll do. See, that's what it looks like. And it just blends in really nicely to the skin. I haven't worn this a lot, as you can probably guess, but I use it just enough that I know that I can probably use this up by the end of the year. Um, I think it does a good job, but not a great job, just evening out the skin tone without making it look heavy. And I love the hydration it gives. Again, it gives that like really dewy look that's super popular right now without going too far. Just pat, 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 pat. See, doesn't that just look more even than this side? That's all it is. It just evens out. It doesn't hide anything. It just evens it out, which is nice. You can kind of see where it ended, kind of beside the eye, up and down. It's a nice product. I don't think if you want full coverage, you're going to be happy with this, but I think if you just want an all over easy look, but I will tell you, I started using this more frequently, obviously, because it's in this project pan now, and I've noticed it does come off on my phone, and I know it's because I'm not setting it. I used to set this with the powder. I didn't realize, like, I didn't notice it moving as much with it, but I haven't been setting anything with the powder. I haven't been using powders forever. So this does transfer, which is a huge downside. But I think that's because it is a tinted moisturizer. But just know if you talk with your cell phone up to your ear, it's going to transfer over, which is wah, wah, wah. But I guess I do use speakerphone more than I hold up to my ear. But, I just don't want everyone hearing my conversation at a certain moment in time. So that's what she is. All right, let's go to my next product. And I must admit, I had two really hard products to choose from. One was a face wash. And if you have been watching my Rainbow Project pan, you know I have almost a full size face wash in that one, so I didn't want to ruin it. But the other option was a fragrance. And I have been trying so hard to finish up my fragrances in the rollerball style. I'm like in the purse sprays, but I thought, you know what? This is we're already in a project pan. Let's do it. You can see I was at that line. I'm now just slightly below it. This is the Toca fragrance in Giulietta. I know I butchered that. I'm so sorry. My Italian is not great. And I don't even remember what project pen this was in. Oh, it's like a baby powder floral. I didn't use it very much. It's not a bad scent, but it definitely reminds me of my grandmother. And I even have a grandmother who wore perfume. Reminds me of somebody else's grandmother. Like the baby powder scent. It's like a very distinct scent in my brain of like someone's grandparents wearing it. I'm actually gonna put it on now because you guys know I was kind of complaining about it in the last fragrance video. Juicy Couture doesn't last very long, and I'm using up the neon. And I should spray it twice a day just to get it going faster, but I don't. Let's get this rollerball rolling. There it goes. But yeah, I'll give this a try. We'll see how we get on with it. And I'll be back in 2 weeks to tell you if I think it's actually worth using up or if I'm just gonna roll it out. But I am pleased to see that it was in a project pan and now I'm coming back to it. So that is nice. I wish I could see how much is in here. It's probably not a lot. Oh, 0.16 ounce or 3 milliliters. That's not too bad. I might be able to use it up faster than I think I can. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy panning, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.